Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Friday and I have got a really pretty little flower to show you guys. Well, of course for the Finish It Friday, right? So I'm just going to get right into it. This little guy is the water lily. The blue looks really vibrant. It's not that bright in real life, but man, it looks really good on camera, doesn't it? Oh, I just realized in the book she's got little the blush. I was actually going to like use my finger and actually use like makeup blush and put it around, and I forgot. I'm sorry. Anyway, here is my little water lily. I will say it was a tad bit, not hard, but kind of, frustrating, I'll say. Because what the pattern calls for 4 weight yarn for the flower pot and the water, and then a 3 weight yarn for the little lily pad and then the flower. I didn't have a 3 weight in the lily pad color that I liked. So I was like, well, I will just use my 4 weight and kind of adjust the hook size as I wanted to do it so that it would work. And then I had the yellow and white 3 weight yarn. So that worked out, and I used a I think I used a 2.75 millimeter hook. No, I have it right here. What am I thinking? Yeah, a 2.75 for the 3 weight yarn, and then a 3.25 for the 4 weight yarn. And it came out adorable. I put a little bit of cardboard in the bottom to keep it nice and firm. And I think I'm going to gift this to my mother-in-law. I'm actually going to put the blush on before I give it to her, but I think it's adorable. And it was really easy. I got it done, and I could have gotten it done in an evening, but I decided I didn't want to spend an entire evening working on one project because I've got a million that I'm working on. So, yeah, I ended up getting it done in just a couple nights. I did use fiber, or I all of a sudden can't remember the name of the glue that I use. Fabric tack to glue the lily pad to the water and then the flower to the lily pad. And that's how I always check if it's dry. I always smell it, and then if I can smell the glue, then I know it's not dry yet. But it is all ready to go. So there is that. Close this up, and I can put this back in on my stack. Okay. I'm ready to draw a new one, but I'm really hoping that it's not going to be something that's really intricate and time consuming, just cuz. All right. Give it a good shake. All right, I got one. There we go. Oh, I ripped it. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. It says, oh my gosh. It's another doll body. I'll be glad when these are done. All right, let me set that one to the side. The crocheted doll bodies. So this, what the doll bodies means is that it is a crocheted obviously a crocheted doll that has a crocheted body, but it has a plastic head and or arms, depending on what it is. I got one. I guess I should have showed it. Sorry. I was sitting here unfolding it. Okay, so this is a fun one, and I actually like this one because I have a couple of different patterns for this. So I drew, it's called the Booger Picking Head and Hand Set. So I actually have a doll. I'm going to grab it. I don't even have to pause the video. I can just grab it real quick and show you guys what the doll is. Okay, so how long ago was this? I was in an antique store, or yeah, it was an antique store in El Paso, Illinois. So that is it north of Champaign? Man, I don't remember. I think it might be north of Champaign. I don't know. Anyway, and I walked in there, and this part of it, of the antique store, had an entire shelf. Well, it was more than one shelf. It was several shelves along the wall full of crocheted dolls, you know, crocheted dolls with the plastic heads, or dolls with crocheted dresses and all kinds of stuff. I actually, where's that pig? Oh no. Dang it, of course. I had a little pig that I got from there too. Oh, there it is. She came from here too. Came from that same antique store. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the woman, I found a couple of things that I really liked, and the woman told me, or I asked her, you know, how much are these, because they didn't have prices. And she's like, you know what, you can have them. Nobody buys these. And I was like, what? So I went through there and I grabbed a bunch. And this is one of the things that I fell in love with. So this is the Booger Picking Head with the hands that can go in the ear, or they can go in the nose. Oh, or it can go in her mouth. But this, I think she said her mom made it or something, and I absolutely fell in love with this doll. Actually, on my channel, if you look for Bonnie, I think I named her Bonnie Crochet Doll, and I think that was it. I just said Bonnie Crochet Doll or something. I actually went through this and picked it apart and recreated the pattern. Because this is all, like, this is her pants. So there's her crocheted body. Here's the little pants, and then the dress, and then the bonnet. It's all crocheted, and I recreated all of it. And then the doll heads you can actually buy on a website that's linked in the description box of that video. So if you come across the Booger Picking Head with the hands, with the matching hands, you can create this whole doll. And you can put hair on that. Can you see that ridge line right there? That's the line that you would follow to put hair on the doll, so you could make it more feminine looking if you wanted to. But anyway, so my project that I drew is to make something from my patterns that has this head. And I'm thinking, because I just had this book out this morning, so I'm going to pause my video, I'm going to get my book out, and I'm going to dig through there for some patterns specifically for this head and hand set and see what I can come across. So I will be back in just a minute. Okay, I am back. Let me tell you, I just about had, not a panic attack, but just about freaked out because I dug and dug and dug through my tote of doll heads and I could not find the booger picking one. And I was like, I know I had that headset. Why would I have put it, the head in the container to pick it if I didn't have it? I was like, I know I have one. So I took that tote and I just dumped the whole thing, and there it was right in the very bottom. So I've got my head and hand set, and I went through my patterns and I found a handful of patterns using this head. I think there was a football player, there was a puppet, a hand puppet, and there was a girl doll with a dress called Baby Beulah, I think. And there was another one I have that I don't know if that was the thing to do back in the day or something, but the doll had super long arms and super long legs, and I'm just like, no, I want something better. I want something that is just really going to showcase this head, because I love this headset. And I found one. It's at the back of one of my pattern books. Oh, she's supposed to come out 15 inches tall. I kind of highly doubt she'll be that tall. Where is it at? Well, where's the pattern? Oh, I really doubt she'll come out that tall just because my tension, and I'll show you in a minute. But her name is a little odd. Her name is Homely Hannah. I don't know why, whatever, but it says it's supposed to be 15 inches tall using a D hook. That's a 3.25 millimeter hook with 4-weight yarn. Small amount black 4-ply yarn, knitting yarn for shoes. 1 skein each light pink wood brown 3-ply sport yarn. 1 skein off-white 4-ply sport yarn. Yeah, I'm not making that out of 3-weight. I'm making it out of 4-weight. So I will probably go up to a 4 millimeter, maybe a 3.75. We'll see. But this is Homely Hannah. I'm trying to hold it to where it doesn't show the glare. But that is her. And look at the hair. So here's what I was talking about with the difference in the size. So if you look at the legs, see how big those stitches are? No, that I don't do that. I use a 4-weight yarn, and then I use 3.75, 4, it depends. And then I do those stitches tight because you do not want to see the polyfill through those holes. The dress looks great, and then look how large those arms are. So I won't have arms like that. And then, so I am just wondering if she has a body underneath this top, or if that's actually her arms. I don't know. I will make it look great, trust me. But the hair, I love it. Love, love, love that hair. I may do something a little different for those shoes. I know a lot of the dumpling dolls that I've made, they're all put up in a tote. I really like their shoe pattern, so I may use one of those. But yeah, so the next time you guys, next Friday, hopefully, fingers crossed. I wasn't going to talk about this, but if you're still watching, and next Friday I don't have Homely Hannah done, it's because the way it sounds with my doctor in my ear, the problems I've been having, it sounds like I'm going to have surgery. the doctor, she looked in my ear and she says, you know, like, there's no liquid draining, there's no this, there's no that. And I said, no, all it is it hurts from like right where the back of your ear connects to your head. From here down is just, it feels like it's swollen and it's hot and it just goes woof, woof, woof. And it feels like my ear is just full and I pull on it, or I can plug my nose and blow, and it gets bad sometimes. And, you know, all these other symptoms, and I'm not going to go into every bit of it, but she says, you know, I'm wondering if there's not something in there that we need to look closer at. So she ordered another CT scan of the this area, and she said, we'll see, you know, is there something in there, or she said the surgeon may just want to patch the hole that you still have from the tube that fell out, you know, almost a year ago. Because I can plug my nose and blow, and you could hear me blow air out of my ear. It's been a freaking nightmare, let me tell you. But anyway, if for some reason I don't have Homely Hannah done, that's the reason. So like I said, if you're still watching, that's what's going on. Anyway, so I don't know. I almost want to get a color that will match a bow. So I may go through my yarn, my ribbon, and see what size I need to make that bow. 12-inch. Whew, that's big. 12-inch ribbon. Man, I don't think I have a ribbon that big. Anyway, I may not do pink. I may go for a purple or something like that, just to kind of, because I have everything that I've made for Finish It Friday. Well, not everything. Like, I won't have my lily, my water lily, but I have everything together, and I kind of want to, like, break up the colors. So I have purple, I have blue, I have that doll I made with a peachy colored dress. So maybe I should go with pink, because I don't have anything pink. Maybe I should. Okay, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss what's next. You don't miss Homely Hannah next Friday. I don't get it why they would call her Homely Hannah, but anyway. All right, I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.